cell. I think that power cell, and there's like 5 of them if I remember right. I think those are for this armor that she has, but since I'm on the New Game Plus, I already had it. Yeah, and the same will happen with, you know, the Xbox One, right? As we get closer to Scorpio and that PS5 getting released, they'll both get cheaper.
There, with the rest of my things.
Let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted. It seems like it might be a little bit low.
Now, what can you show me? Ah!
Seems good? Okay. Looking at the meters.
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages. But if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
They saw me through Owen's focus. How is that possible?
Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Where's this from? And when? Are you my mother?
Yeah.
Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Aloy, you are awake.
Tirsa!
You brought me here?
Quickly, you must follow.
Tirsa
To
is
where?
awesome.
To the place where you were born.
Are you saying I was born here? Inside the mountain?
It is easier if I show you.
I mean, these outfits are just, these outfits are so cool.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Ladra fought it, of course, but Jez sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
For those that are considering getting a PS4 or 5, I would assume they would. I think they've announced backwards compatibility, right? The lore in this game adds so much to the story. If you do get it, make sure that everything that you find, you stop, you read, you listen to, and all of that.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you. Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is... everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But... this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
It's the DNA.
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No, no. Please.
Aloy, All Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Olin.
No.
He was one of
No,
the outsiders.
almost saying no. I've played
The
this
night before
before.
the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
Yes.
I've been an outcast all my life.
Why not
Why
an
not
exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
Make it so, number one.
You said the tribe was on the brink of extinction. What happened?
After the massacre at the Proving, a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
Oh, this game is beyond fantastic. It's got a really good story, some great characters.
Killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines,
Combat is-
corrupting them, driving them mad.
Yeah, I have
So the
Frozen
killers got away?
Frozen Wilds,
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
This game was the first platinum I ever got on PlayStation.
It is done?
Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy, told her to heal the corruption.
But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister!
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task.
Tirsa, you mean?
May All Mother
I love
protect you
Tirsa.
and
Tirsa is
sustain you.
awesome.
Stay true. I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
I can go anywhere?
So I can go anywhere at all. No restrictions.
Even to forbidden places, like the tainted lands beyond All Mother's sight. Or the ruins of the metal world.
I see.
Kind of what I was referring to earlier with the costumes, the way they integrate the metal world stuff, you know, like the stuff she's got around her forehead, along with their stuff, you know, like the stuff that Tirsa has on her clothes, like the furs and the beads, a little more older type stuff.
Why are the lands beyond Nora territory called tainted?
Is it not obvious? Our land is sacred. We live in sight of the one goddess, All Mother, source of all that lives. Beyond her sight lies a vast fallen land, spiritually tainted. That is why it is against tribal law to leave. But the Seeker blessing will protect you.
Have there been other seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a seeker?
No, not a Seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you, with flowers on the grave.
Thank you. Why are the ruins of the metal world forbidden?
They are blighted places, Aloy. Dark and wicked, like the children of metal who built them. When they rebelled and tried to murder All Mother, her wrath leveled their cities, but could not cleanse their sin. Their ancient spite haunts those ruins, ready to ensnare anyone foolish enough to enter them.
But I've been in a ruin. It looked a lot like the inside of All Mother.
That cannot be so.
It is.
Then, this is something beyond my understanding. I will trust you to reveal the truth.
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
You said that Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a Seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora Faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours to theirs.
Corruption spreading across the land, and now the valley's sealed off. Wonderful.
The outcast now. So she survived her wounds.
Never stop
saved
picking
many
stuff
lives.
up
The
off
tribe
the
is lucky
ground,
to have
ever. Especially the branches. You can craft arrows on the fly, even in the middle of combat.
I need to keep my kit dry.
Aloy! Aloy!
How much more of this can we bear? All Mother, help us, please.
I don't know if there are some of them in this area or not, but got these training dummies that essentially look like horses. Smash those all up, and there are like 20 of them throughout the game. There's a... I was
Aloy!
talking about platinum earlier.
Aloy!
Teb?
All
One of
Mother
the-
be praised. You're
One of the
alive.
trophies in the game. Do that. Just kick it off to the side.
Round up all you can.
The blaze, as you might imagine, is for crafting fire weapons, fire ammo. Chill water is obviously for ice. All right, come on. Yeah, I don't see any of the training dummies there. Not that it matters, but I've already got them all done. All right.
You're a strong one to have healed so quickly.
Teb is... There was a sequence at the very beginning of the game, for those of you that are not familiar with it, when Aloy was probably 6, and Teb was the other kid that was with her, and she saved him from a bunch of machines. And he never forgot that, and when she went to the proving, he had made a set
I
of
heard the
armor for
rumors,
her
but I
to
didn't know
thank
for
her
sure
for that.
until I saw you just now. I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yeah, blaze. You run out of blaze a lot. If you're like me, yeah, you'll use the fire stuff a lot.
What sort of rumors did you hear?
That you were wounded, expected to die. And then, High Matriarch Tirsa insisted that you be allowed to heal inside All-Mother. Huh. That caused a stir. Only matriarchs are allowed to enter the mountain. But you deserve the honor. The survivors had told everyone how you fought to save them.
I wasn't the only one to fight.
No. They spoke of Bast and Vala, too.
And Rost, the man who raised me. He fought to save me, and he died for it.
The survivors didn't speak of him, but I remember him. He was there that day when you saved me. I remember he stepped in front of you when my father started yelling. If by dying he saved your life, Aloy, I don't think he regretted it.
I need the gate opened.
Do you have any idea how dangerous it is out there?
I need to pass through.
You'll have to talk to Resh then, up on the wall. He's the new war chief. I'm not sure he'll help you.
What's the danger in the embrace? Are the killers still there?
No. They're long gone. The war party went after them, but the killers slaughtered them. They have some evil power over the machines. They corrupt them, make them fight at their side.
And these corrupted machines, they're loose in the embrace?
Some have broken through. And from what I hear, it's even worse outside the embrace. Believe me, this is no time to go traveling.
Why wouldn't Resh help me?
Well, he says mean things about you.
That I'm a motherless curse, an outcast, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I wish he hadn't been made war chief, but Sona disappeared after the ambush. They say she went after the killers all by herself.
Who is Sona?
Sona was the tribe's war chief, but she went missing after the war party was ambushed. You probably saw her at Mother's Heart. A tall, lean woman with dark skin and long white hair. Her daughter ran in the proving, but she died.
Was Vala her daughter?
Yes, she was. I liked her.
So did I. What are you doing here with a bow and spear, Teb? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
Most of our Braves are dead or wounded, Aloy. Someone has to defend Mother's Watch, so I thought I'd help out. I should be okay. Just as long as I don't try to run any Brave trails, right?
I should be on my way, Teb.
Be safe, Aloy.
I should go.
The outcast approaches. Ignore her. Continue the report.
There are rumors of a demon loose in the embrace. A thing of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches.
Where did it come from?
They say it broke through the gates of the embrace.
Who is they?
Varl and his followers. They tried to stop it, but the demon was too fast, too powerful.
Varl's a fool to defend that gate. It is here at Mother's Watch that we will make our stand.
So far, 8 groups have arrived from Mother's Heart to join the Hymn of Atonement, and more are on the way.
Good. All true Nora will lift their voices in song.
Is she still here?
I don't care.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was anointed a Seeker.
Play that Seeker card already.
You? A Seeker? Have Tirsa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
And where were you when those children were being slaughtered? Or the war party ambushed? Guarding your little gate here?
I am the Nora War Chief, and this gate is Mother's Watch.
I have been anointed a seeker by the High Matriarchs, so do as I say and open the gate, or we will settle this in blood.
Oh, that
The sooner you're
escalated.
gone from here, the better.
What was that?
Those guys, those are nothing. Those are just watchers.
The demon! Sound the alarm!
Corrupting them.
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves! What have you brought on us now, you motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all! Brave! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Got it. Here it comes.
Attack! Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Remember my buttons here. Oh, there we go.
It's down!
The demon
These
is
things
dead!
marched with the killers at the Proving.
The threat has passed. For now.
How does a machine like that take control of all those Striders?
For the fallen.
I need to know how that machine took possession of those Striders.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Maybe my focus can tell me how that machine controlled the other ones. How does it possess other machines? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot.
Is it on her spear?
Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy! How did you do that? You killed that demon. Pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines. I think I figured it out. But I need to test it on a machine.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are where I'll be headed anyway. I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but...
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Braves! I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
I need to find a machine and see what this device can do.
Let's see. And I've pretty much already got, I mean, it's stuff that I carried over. Game Plus. Should not want decent stuff, although no, I probably didn't use too many of these, especially once I got the, what's it called, Shadow Weave, Shield Weaver. Very rare. That's the one that shimmers. Sources, this is get when you salvage dead machines, animals, all of that. Socks. Yeah, there's some blaze right there. Meat. This.
But the bacon man lives in a bacon house.
No, he doesn't. What's up? Well, you know, there was a chance up until yesterday afternoon that we had planned to do some stuff for work. 1:00 a.m. tomorrow morning here, because of service level agreements and stuff like that. We would have had to done it at 1:00, but we had to postpone that. So yeah, originally I was going to have to cut the number of hours that it could potentially be extended by because of that. $50 an hour.
We are still the Nora. For how much longer?
Okay, let's see. Where are we going here? We got to find the machine to test the override on. Striders up here, looks like. Like I said, never stop picking up the branches.
Got one.
And pretty much anything. Configure your setup.
I can test the override device on them.
Are you doing a charity stream
go
too?
Through all of this to wind up trampled by a frightened herd. Okay, here it goes. Come on, come on. Nice and quiet. It worked. It's not hostile. Seems almost tame. I think I could write it.
No, it doesn't look like I will be. Extra Life was having some big problems this morning with their website. I don't know if they're all fixed or not. Yeah, she can ride. You can ride it.
There we go.
Certain
That a
ones
boy.
that are.
That's more like it. Yeah! 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 Ride!
That are rideable. Some are not, obviously. Striders are, because they're essentially horses. Are they? Yeah, that's too bad, because I mean this is their day. And like I mentioned before, there's nothing preventing people from accepting donations and doing donation drives or whatever any day of the year.
This Strider is fast! This means walking. Sounds of fighting. Just outside the gates.
But they're all
Watch
planned.
yourselves!
I should try overriding
Bring it
other kinds of
closer!
machines.
Closer!
Probably can't ride them all, but I might find a use for them. Varro, I take it?
Aloy. The outcast who won the proving. So you survived your wounds.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
The capital of the Carja Sundom? You seek exile?
No. A traitor named Olin. The Matriarchs made me a seeker so I could go after him.
Huh. And then you should head north to Mother's Crown. If you make it, talk to Maria. She'll point the way.
If I make it?
The trail is dangerous. Ever since the War Party massacre, our lands go unpatrolled, and our borders unguarded. We have no war chief to lead us.
Isn't that Resh's job?
Ugh. Only because Sona went missing. Now, I'd go after her myself, but she ordered me to hold this gate with my life. And so I have.
Aloy's only like 19 in this game.
You said the trail is dangerous. What sorts of dangers?
Almost too many to name. The killers are still out there, and somehow they've corrupted the machines, spreading madness.
Yes, I've seen it myself.
Bandits, too. Cutthroats who snuck across the border to prey on us. The word is, there's a camp in the metal ruins upriver.
Sounds like I need to craft more arrows. You said I won the proving. How did you know that?
I spoke to survivors. They said you fought bravely, as did Bast. And my sister.
Your sister was Vala?
Yep.
I'm very sorry. I liked her. I think we might have even become friends. If we'd had a chance.
Thank you. She died saving others. There is no better death.
You said the war party was massacred. How?
When word came of the attack on the Proving, War Chief Sona assembled a war party to give chase. But in their haste to get vengeance, some braves broke rank and raced ahead, straight into a trap. A pack of crazed machines, seething with corruption, fell upon the braves and savaged them. War Chief Sona led a countercharge and destroyed the machines, but by then the killers were gone, and our losses were extreme.
You said War Chief Sona is missing?
Even when the war party was massacred, she wouldn't give up the chase. She called for volunteers and went after the killers.
You didn't volunteer?
Of course I did, but Sona denied me that. She ordered me to see the wounded back to the Embrace, and to guard this gate, to guard the Embrace with my life. That was days ago, and since then there's been no word from her.
So there's no way to know if she's alive or dead.
If anyone could survive out there, it would be her. Sona's prowess is legend, an unbending spear to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like she sets a high standard.
Ugh, you have no idea. She's my mother.
I should be on my way.
Aloy, before you make the journey to Mother's Crown and beyond, is there any chance you could search for Sona? The tribe needs her leadership. I'd go after her myself if she hadn't commanded me to hold this gate at all costs.
Where was she last seen?
The War Party massacre site. A wooded hollow across from Devil's Thirst, on this side of the river. You might be able to pick up her trail there. She went after the killers who attacked the Proving, who killed those we love, who tried to kill you.
I get it, Varl. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Do here. Don't know that it matters that much. Chief's Trail. Look for Sona.
A Strider!
No, don't attack. It's with me.
How is that possible?
It's hard to explain. Something I discovered.
I see. May the goddess protect.
My whole life, all of it in the Embrace. The world just got bigger, but also more dangerous.
I also was talking about the clothing earlier. I also like the direction signs too. The combination of old and new, for the high tech and the low tech. Painting in some kind of digital display.
Never know when I might need these.
Side quest.
Next to it?
Calls it this guy. I forget what his name is. A bit of a trip. Nil, yeah.
There's danger ahead, girl.
Danger for you, Outlander. This is Norland.
Yes, yes, yes. Trespass is forbidden on pain of death. Strange phrase, the pain of death. See? This one's in no pain at all.
Who was he?
A thief, slaver, a killer. The kind that give honest killers a bad name.
Varl told me there would be bandit ambushes on the road.
Well, it's not all good news. They don't always come to you. Most dig out of camp, and there they'll sit like spoil on meat.
Unless someone does something about it?
I like you. Follow the trail of smoke on the other side of the ruins. I'll be there.
Ooh, bandit camps. Ooh. Have to do that.
My focus is picking up some kind of signal. Maybe I can scan it.
The machines.
Everything's sharp and looming in the rain.
These things right here. God, I forget what they're called. They unfog the map in the area that they're patrolling or roaming in.
Host
not being there?
I've been seen.
just had chicken noodle soup. Saltines. I didn't even have time to eat my, I had a fig bar set aside too. Didn't have time to eat that. I had to get everything switched away, or switched around, switched to this.
I can't override this machine yet. I need to find a way to learn. Hunt's over. Fight's on.
Wow. Yeah, I probably even overstretched mine a little bit this year. That's all right. Some of the vistas in this game are just gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, mine was like what was it? Like 150 the first year and 200 the second, something like that. Probably at least a little too high this time.
Gotcha!
Blaze, give me the blaze. Must have the blaze.
This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
Oh.
Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went. Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers. They sent a stampede of them down the slope. Look at this place. It's like Varl said. Another massacre. The Nora managed to take down a corruptor, but not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Brave! Let us speak! The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more Braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the Braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Game has rarity, like a lot of
My
games
focus is picking up some kind of signal.
anymore.
Maybe I can scan it. To override these machines, I'll have to find out where they came from. I'm still getting a signal from my focus.
Oh, the Tallneck. That's what they're called. They're big. Their heads look like the saucer section of the Enterprise. Wow, this guy literally exploded. Alright, where's the Tallneck? Let's do that. Here. Yeah, this Ancient Armory quest, this level 25 quest, that's the quest that she has to go through to get the armor that she's wearing. Has to find all those power cells. Usually the way these things work, they're very tall. That's the name. You'll have to find some high up spot platform up to be able to jump off onto the top of them, or somewhere onto them where you can then climb up to the top.
Oh boy. A Tallneck. Looks just like Ross described. The signal must be coming from his head.
Oh shit, that's
I need to get up there. I think I can leap onto the Tallneck from here.
Must be here. You have to grab onto the purple spots.
Okay,
It's just a
time
matter
to
of
climb up to its head.
climbing up to the top. Override it, and then it'll unfog the area that it's
longer,
patrolling.
then I'll leave you to your wandering. access to other machines.
Now when you look at the map, you've got a much bigger area that's open now. I don't remember how many there are. Maybe, I don't know. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. Server log. Text data points machines. Tallneck transmitter log. Just timestamp stuff. Metal world, I guess. Back before everything went to shit. Look like, yeah, they are. Okay. So. Piece of lore right here. Okay. Not. Refugee Museum opens. The Notebook. Text data points. World Climate Refugee Museum opens in London. London, May 8th, 2060. Celebrated poet and environmental activist Diego Abela brought back tears today in a speech delivered on the steps of the newly opened Climate Refugee Memorial Museum in London. Quote, "I was 19 in 2033 when the waves rose up and swallowed the Azores," Abela said. "The waves swallowed my home. The next decade of my life I would spend behind the walls of the Thamesmead emergency relocation facility, starving at day, freezing at night, tending with scorn, disgust, and abuse from the very people charged to care for me." Excuse me. Unquote. Abela went on to discuss still controversial police actions of 2038 in the Thamesmead uprising, and it was an uprising, not a riot, as your hollow pages still call it. I saw men and women crushed beneath the jackboot heel of panicking power structure. Friends, lovers, I saw them die. My experience is not singular. There were 1,000 Thamesmeads. We must not allow this dark moment in our species' history to become a struggling footnote. Second Chance Party UK Prime Minister Sally Bowyer, among the first to tour the new museum. The nation totally needs this. What climate refugees endured was really bad. It completely deserves a real space museum so we can literally stand in their remembrance and be aware and create a brighter world than what came before. In contrast, opposition to candidate Nigel Cairns-Bailey of the Fair Chance UK party was fiercely critical of the museum and its spokesperson. Quote, "More than 1 billion persons perished in the Great Die-Off. Thanks to the great generosity of the UK, our generosity, Diego Abella was not one of them. He so hates the fact that we saved his life, gave him shelter for a decade. I suggest he wend his way down to the Thames and jump in. It's never too late to drown. In fact, data corrupted.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about. The war chief stopped here. They must have taken a moment to rest. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush.
Marker off the Tallneck.
Dressings for wounds. Arrow shards. Braves were crafting ammunition here. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Might be a blood trail I could follow. I should try my focus. Tracks. Need some blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge. Machine saw me.
Bellow backs. Have huge tanks on their backs, literally, full of stuff.
Okay, they're heading back.
If there was more, if there was only one there, I would probably try it. Not with 2 or 3.
A dead sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
she said? Oh, there it is. Sawtooth is one of the bigger machines you have to deal with. Thunderjaw is the biggest one.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has, bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
Yes, ma'am. Lead the way.
The killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth. The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
It's the campfire. There it is.
A bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it. Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
something over here?
Calm.
What was that? What the? I suppose it was nothing.
Shit. Right when I shot.
Be mostly, if you could feel.
I guess it's all on now since I wasn't able to. Oh, stealth.
Fight! Anyone see anything?
Almost.
Cover what you care for.
shadow will reach you wherever you go.
It's heavy. World's going white.
This wasn't all the killers. I counted more at the War Party massacre. If I have to chase their filthy shadows from here to Spear's Reach, I will.
You're hurt. Losing blood.
My health is not your concern.
No one doubts your determination, but you need rest.
She's right, War Chief. Give your wounds time to close.
Val, what are you doing here? I ordered you to hold that gate with your life.
And so I did, until the runner you sent returned with news of his encounter with Aloy and your location. I left the gate well guarded. My place is here, with you, with our vengeance. Am I not owed that?
Maybe I should have a look around. See if I can figure out where the rest of the killers are.
Do as you wish. Everyone else does.
Mother.
We'll do this, and then we'll take
Can't
a break
carry
and
more.
switch to the last game of the day.
Commanders, over the past month, accidental blaze explosions have killed 12 men. Here in the Ring of Metal, I've taken the precaution of placing our entire stockpile in a covered shelter, safe from stray sparks and lightning, and I've posted guards to control access. I urge you to take similar measures, or suffer the consequences. Supply Master Thrawn, out.
A blaze stockpile inside their base. Sabotage that, and we win. I found something. The rest of the killers are camped inside a ring of metal. Any idea what that means?
Damn them. The Ring
It's a
of Metal
stadium.
lies in the ruins of Devil's Grief. That ground is taboo. I will return to the matriarchs, beg them to make an exception.
There's no time for that.
Blood spilled calls for blood spilled. If the ground is cursed, then let our vengeance sanctify it.
You blaspheme.
Please, War Chief, break the taboo.
Devil's Grief is a cursed place. But maybe Aloy's secret blessing can protect us. I'll send scouts ahead. Our force will assemble at the cliff above Red Echoes and launch our attack from there.
Sounds like a plan. See you there.
Aloy, thank you.
You might take that back when you see what I'm getting us into.
Yeah, that ring of metal that she was referring to was the football stadium. Game takes place, for those that don't know, takes place in Colorado.
Full already.
One of the locations that you'll find is, let's see, where is it? Let's see. Over here, maybe. Over in this area, it's, you're familiar with Colorado Springs. It's where the Air Force Academy is. That building. And this map is awesome. Wow, I've got 11 skill points. Okay. To get. Yeah, the map is huge. The game is huge. Okay, I need a campsite. Where's the nearest site? Here. You pay for fast travel, as I recall, at the beginning of the game, but once you reach a certain location, you can purchase, I think it's like a golden fast travel pack or something like that, which you can pretty much go anywhere for no cost. That. All right, that is it. That's it for game 3. 3 out of 4. I'm going to take about a 10-minute break here in just a second. And we're going to start the last game of the day, which is going to be the Outer Wilds. We're going to be playing that on PS4. So I'll have to switch. I'll have to switch it behind the scenes while the break stuff is going on your screen. I know, right? That's the bad thing about this game. Well, I don't want to say it's bad, but 2 hours goes by real quick. And that's one of the things that I've always struggled with doing these extra live streams is I like to have some variety with it, you know. But then again, is 2 hours enough? Maybe I should just break it down into 2 halves of 4 and do it that way. All right, let's see. What do I want to do?